are go for liftoff in T-minus 30.
Hit the record button.
Gosh, that's swell.
It's a Lost Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome, guys. Yeah, we have another episode. Yay! I'm so happy for this one. So we're back in Neverland. I know I'm going back and forth, guys, but this one is very, very special because Chris Twilight came out of his poetry cave today, and he gave me two pieces, not just my piece, The Lost Boys, but also his own piece called We Are the Lost Boys? Question mark. So I'm gonna play them back to back because there's two different takes to the story. Of course, mine is first, and then there's gonna be Chris. So guys, there's two poems for one. It's a double feature today, straight out of the Poetry Cave. I love that name. Alright guys, so without further ado, once again is Chris Twilight, and I'm going to put all his information below so you can follow him on TikTok and Instagram, and he also has his own YouTube channel too, so make sure to check it out. And here it is, guys. The Lost Boys. And we are the Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys. We never knew we were lost till we began to question everything, till we began to question what was wrong. Why are we fighting the pirates? Where are we? Where is home? How did we get here? Nothing made sense. Peter and Tinkerbell come and go as they please. Meanwhile, we, the Lost Boys, just sitting here, hunting for food, hunting for answers. Are we hunters or being hunted? Many questions arise. Every minute, every hour, we lost track of time. Only reminder we ever got, the ticks and the texts, signaling the crocodiles nearby. We've learned rather quickly that time is the real enemy. We hardly remember the concept of time. Peter Pan can't be bothered with what that. He's our big brother, leader of the pack. What he says is law, and this lawless Neverland. All the while, we are the outlaws. All the while, we are the Lost Boys. It's hard to tell the difference between reality and fantasy. Been in Neverland ever since. Only place we've ever been. Pirates keep telling us we are not free. Is that true or fallacy? We never challenge Peter's authority. We'd really be lost without him. Like it or not, he's our king. Like it or not, he's our leader. So, we let him lead. Wendy told us stories of children missing, mothers or fathers everywhere searching, all of them crying and grieving, many of them justice demanding. Some of them gave up searching. Many of them lost all hope. Depression fell upon London. That's where Wendy's from. She claims that's her home. She makes many claims. Many tall tales she tells. We were all invested except for Pete. We all know he's not to be messed with. We all learned to never make him ill-willed. Just like chasing his shadow, like chasing a dog, like a dog chasing its tail. Was it something that Wendy had said? Something that made Peter upset? Maybe something he'd rather forget. Why bring up the past when it still hurts? Why poke at the wound still scabbing? Wendy better quit before Peter has another fit. Don't let her make you angry, Pete. Let's play a game instead. Hide and seek. What do you say? Count to 100. Try if you can. Nobody knows how to count anyways. Math is such a dread. Like reading and writing, nobody cares, Peter Pan always says. A book can't save you in this jungle. Science and biology are such a struggle. Nobody really understands. Will literature help you when you're sinking in quicksand? One thing Lost Boys understand. We got all we need here in Neverland. So Wendy asking us, what do we want to be when we grow up? Our collective laughter heard throughout Neverland. It's not pirates. We'd rather remain boys forever. Growing pain sounds, well, painful. We good, Wendy. Forever young sounds more logical. Just look at old Captain Hook. A permanent frown. Just take a look. Shouting like a madman. That only happens to grown men. Whoever wants to grow old and mad. Nothing's broken here. What are you trying to amend? And as we said, Tinkerbell was always right. Wendy is the real enemy. We ought to fight back. Can't let a girl rule this boy's kingdom. We are under attack. The day we listen to a girl is doomsday. That's why we lured Wendy away. Let the pirates take her away. She was trouble from the start anyways. We lost boys stuck in our ways. Neverland is all we've known. London is not our home. London sounds cold and dreary. We'd rather live life free and merry. We'd rather play games and not be worried. Don't let nobody tell your story. Wendy can keep her story. We're making our story. One thing about history, it repeats itself. Why learn about history when history is what we're making? Because there's his story, there's her story. They tell their story. We'd rather make our story. We are the Lost Boys, and we're in charge of our story. We are the Lost Boys. We were living normal lives, having fun when we got together. The world was mad, spinning, but that was normal, classic even, until the day. It was a legend, a myth our parents told us at night, a bedtime story. After this day, our lives changed forever, in Neverland or Everland. Sleeping in our beds, pillows to our heads, the myth came. A strange feeling welled inside, a sense of empty pride. Afraid, we resisted. What was that, we asked? None of us knew. Then later, another feeling came. This one we couldn't resist, an urge for adventure and chaos or skill. This is when he got us, the one called Peter Pan, the legend we all knew. He promised us eternal youth, life never ending, adventure in Neverland. In our slumbers we faded, and souls left our bodies, never to return. For this forever was death, the piper's domain, and we have become the Lost Boys of Forever Neverland.